So we are here at Værløse Air Base, a decommissioned military air base to do a range test with the Autel Nano Plus. The weather is nice, the temperature is high, it's above 20 Celsius, and the wind is fairly calm as it is right now. So today we are going to see if we can fly this little baby to the end of the airstrip without losing connection. With other range tests that I've done here on the channel, I have brought a spotter, my young, beautiful assistant, Moreno. He's at least younger than me, so and he will help me. He will ride along together with and I'll try to follow him with the drone. So in case something happens, he will be able to turn around and spot the drone and help me navigate it back to safety. So this is basically what we're gonna do. And this airstrip was used for the military a long time ago for fighter jets and etc. This is why this runway is here. That has been, all those has been decommissioned and the military has turned it over to the state. So now it's a recreational area where you're allowed to go and fly your model airplanes, and there are people that are riding bikes out here and all sorts of stuff. So it's pretty ideal conditions to test the drone. I brought this headset. I will be in contact with Moreno while he's riding with my cell phone here, and I made sure there's no Bluetooth or anything that will interrupt the signal between the drone and the controller. All right, so let's get this one airborne. So, gimbal is self-checking. So Moreno, you could just start driving, then I will catch up with you. Not ketchup, but catch up. This is a nice little machine. The wind is picking up a little bit. Lucky for me, the wind direction is this way, so it shouldn't cause any problems on the way back. And hopefully we're not getting rain.
Start recording. Stop recording.
So we go to 40 meters, which is our go-to altitude. And then we fly away and catch up with Moreno on the electric unicycle. And maybe we can make him film the unicycle a little bit from the side. He's currently filming with the Insta360 while he's riding. Correct?
Yes.
I just want to make sure that we had contact.
Yes. Contact established.
So sometimes it's difficult to see. So let's just zoom in ×4. That'll make it a little bit easier to see what's going on. There he is.
The maximum flight distance.
Oh, stop. Stop. I have a problem with the flight maximum distance. That is set to no limit now. So now we can fly to the end of the world. That's quite far actually. So we will put this one, and maybe I will lock the exposure so we can continue.
Can you see me?
Yes. I have magnified you by ×4. We have no issues. Signal or anything. I can't press this one to see what is actually going on. But we're doing perfectly fine. So you can speed up.
Roger.
Or so we do like a factor 2 here. Factor 1, just for the sake of it.
Ready to take off.
Yeah, so maybe I need to put it in a mode that will allow me to fly a little bit faster here, because you are pretty fast right now. I'll catch up. So as you can see here on the icon up here in the upper right corner here, there's no obstacle avoidance right now. but there should also not be any obstacles.
No, maybe some bird.
And maybe some bird, but the obstacle avoidance will not help us with that. So see, this is the end of the runway. We still have some way to go. We have traveled now 1,350 meters, and we have absolutely no issues with connections or anything. We have pretty good battery life. I can navigate the drone very easily. I will just go to not smooth, standard mode. The connection is really, really solid here. We will continue to the end of this runway, and then we will do a little bit of an extension as far as Moreno is capable of seeing the drone. And then that's it. So we are approaching the end of the runway here. We have moved a little bit faster forward here. So we are approaching the end of the runway.
Tell me when you are above my head.
Yes, I am now.
Now?
I think.
Yeah. No.
So now we are approaching the end of the runway here. And just to give you a demonstration of how powerful this remote actually is, look at this.
Okay, I have contact now.
Yeah, so I will lower the altitude here. Very, very daring. Yeah.
Drone is coming down.
Yeah. So let's just, for the sake of it, do like a victory round here. Not a very smooth one. Hopefully there's no trees that I will collide with.
No, no, all free.
So
Free to go.
let me just pull up this a little bit, because that will make it a lot more interesting. And then I will put it not in ludicrous, but in smooth, so I get the controls a little bit dimmed down here. So then I will do, it takes a while. How cool is that?
Center again.
To do a manual point of interest at 2,700 meters. What?
Have contact.
Yes. So let me just play a little bit around, because I have a ton of battery left here. So I just put it on.
Is coming some people in your left side, walking?
I don't care. I'm only 250 grams, so I can land it on top of their head if I want to. Oh, I can't. So let's just continue a little bit further. Let's see if
I
we
will tell
can.
you when I have no difficulty.
So Moreno, keep an eye on the orange dot and tell me when you can't see it anymore. Maybe before you can't see it anymore, if you have to apply by the rules.
Yes, yes, of course. Still a good.
There's a
contact.
freeway over there, so we are not going there. That's for sure.
Still having good contact.
It's easy to see, yeah?
Yes, easy to see.
Okay, so we are only 150 meters away from crossing the 3 kilometer mark. Can we make it?
I still have contact.
So for those of you that don't know what it is that Moreno is riding on, that's an electric unicycle.
Okay, no.
Now we are getting, okay. So we are stopping this experiment in 2,928 meters. So let's just return to Moreno, and in case that you're wondering what it is that he's riding. If you're interested in range tests with other sub 250 gram drones, I've included that in the description below. He is riding an electric unicycle, and so we can experiment a little bit with that on the way back. Maybe flying a little bit lower and try to see if we can film him. So, oh, and we don't want to run smooth here. We are going back to normal here. This is incredible how stable it is in this distance. I don't even know what the maximum distance is, but this is way further than what I can see. Which is also the reason why you need a spotter to help you.
Almost almost in top of me.
Yeah, I am on the.
Okay, you are in the runway.
Yes. So am I inside the runway now?
Yes, yes, you are just in the side of me.
Yeah, I just want to go down here a little bit and then film you from the side. Where are you?
You have to go there a little more.
So now it's
Image transmission signal is weak. Please fly with caution.
okay. So now we're getting the first warning. Actually, the first warning on the entire trip of image transmission, and that's
You
because
need to go a little higher.
Image transmission signal is weak.
exactly
Please
this
fly
is
with
because
caution.
I'm going closer to the ground. This is why we start to see this. So I just wanted to show you this. Can you write a little bit, Moino?
Yes.
Just so we can show the people what it is that we're talking about. This is an electric unicycle. Ooh. And so, see if I can follow him. We don't have any tracking capabilities on the Nano Plus yet, so that would be very handy for this. But this is basically a wheel, and it's a battery pack, it's some electronics and an electric motor. And you balance it by, just standing on it. The actual balance, that's taken care of by the wheel. The side balance, like if you're riding a bicycle, you need to sort of manage that by yourself. The learning curve is pretty steep. When you try it the first time, you would find it almost impossible. But once you crack the code, it's like second nature riding these things. Unfortunately, I'm having a break right now from this because, as some of you might know, I fractured my shoulder on one of these things in the summer, late summer 2021. And I'm still not 100% fully recovered from it, and it was such a stupid accident. People think that you get hurt by all sorts of ways with these unicycles, but it's often in ways that you would not imagine. We are recording at 4 times magnification here, so the drone is actually a lot further away. And let me just show you. So look how far we are away. So I'm just closing in here, and of course it comes with a penalty if you magnify to that extent.
Return to home. Aircraft low battery.
Now we got
No battery.
So now we got a low battery, and we still have 2 kilometers home. So this might be a little bit.
Aircraft is returning home.
Yeah. You are free to return to home.
I have eye contact.
Yeah, it's flying 10 meters per second right now. So, be interesting if we make it the whole way back.
Will it drop by the sky? Will it drop down, or does that like the DJI?
I hope not, because I really love this little drone.
Don't push it, land it if...
Yeah, I will land it carefully. We are almost 1.3 kilometers away from home. I would say it's pretty impressive what we have been able to do with this. We can navigate it, we can do all sorts of crazy stuff, even though we were in the end. It was only when I lowered the altitude. Then you're getting these multi-path issues where sort of the signal are bouncing on the ground, and that helps, no, it doesn't help, it does the opposite. Going. Just go out to 1. So you see we still have a little bit of way back. It looks much more comfortable when you're looking at 4 times zoom. It doesn't look that far away, but we are still missing. We are at 18% battery and still have 650 meters or so to go. So now the train is coming. The train is coming. Drive train here. So it would not be fun to be ridden down by these guys. So now we
Please
can,
pay the aircraft. Stop recording.
so now it's
falling.
yeah, now it's yeah, it's descending now. It's forcing.
It's descending.
Yeah, can I put it up? Yes, I can force it up. So it will try to. Oh, yeah.
Be careful.
We can
have
see.
a bicycle.
Yeah. There's no risk at all here. It doesn't. So here we are, and it's actually trying to force land the drone now. Whoops. So let's just get it back here to the cross. Ooh. So now it really wants to go down, but I can keep it up. Whoa. I think I will land it. Oh, let's just see. Unsafe environment. Oh yeah, that's because I'm below it. How far we can keep it up until it goes down completely. So a lot of obstacle avoidance here.
Stop recording.
We can record a little bit here.
Stop recording.
It's forcing, yeah, it's basically stopping the recording to save battery. So, are we down to 6%? So 5%? Maybe we should take a trip with it? No? No, I need to keep pushing this one up. Keep pushing, pushing. It almost sounds like the doctors, what they said to my wife when she was giving labor. Keep pushing, keep pushing. Whoa. I'd say that the most likely outcome of this is that at some point it will not have enough power to sustain to be airborne. So it will simply just go down. But it's nice to know that you can still keep it in air with your left finger here. So now it says 0%. Zero. Zero. Now it's 0%. 0%. It's still there. I guess they put in a kind of a safety margin. What's the problem? It's still alive. So we're using the time to do a little thumbnail for the video. It's actually whoa, whoa.
Now we know what happened.
Now we know what happens. I wonder if something happened to it.
No, because he landed in the back.
Whew.
So nothing.
So, okay, so we learned one thing today. When you deplete an Autel drone, at least the Nano Plus that I have here, it will drop out of the sky at a certain point when the battery has been completed until 0% after a certain amount of time. Interesting. Luckily, I didn't harm the camera or anything on the drone. Nice learning. So, yeah, it flipped on the back. It got tired, I guess. I do want to mention this video is sponsored by Autel, and they're probably not going to like that I flew the drone below 0%, which is definitely not recommended by them. So if you get into a low battery situation, then if you reach 0, then you should land the drone immediately.
Are you interested in knowing some of the other stuff that you can do with this great drone, the Nano Plus? Then I've compiled a playlist with all the videos that are made around this drone that you can access through this card. I hope you liked this video. If you did, then feel free to give it a like. If you didn't like it, feel free to press the dislike button twice. Thank you for watching, and I'll be seeing you around.